still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Broncos first down.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Locke trying again after the pick six. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now stands at 13.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lock. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Lock working out of the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lock and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Gain of 23 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Philip
Lindsay, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. He'll find Lindsay here. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Lock, he lost the football. It's out. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
Yet it brings up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Brady's pass intended for Antonio Brown, incomplete. Brings up
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 13, Broncos 3.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
By Alexander Johnson.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Broncos.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. Down right around the 25.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Johnson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 25-yard line.
Now Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Brady now to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
47 is the mic, boy, 47. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the screen. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Bradley Chubb.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
16.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So after the INT, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Buccaneers 23, Broncos 3.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the gun, it's Locke. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Locke looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
A gain of 9.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball carrier.
Mike Purcell with the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. From the gun, it's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. If they needed a break, they needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying,
no escape from Locke, and he'll go down. Devin White. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
On the play, but it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Locke on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. Got Gordon open, completes it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Locke. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
To throw on 3rd down. Locke. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
15-yard line.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Josie Jewell
on the stop that time. It was Josie Jewell.
Brings up
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. 46 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is Are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. William Golston in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on second and long. Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
2-yard line.
Brady now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And it's second down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Ryan Succop on for the point.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick 6s from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick 6s in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Clock will try again on second down. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Dancing. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd and a long way to go. Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing on 2nd down. Locke got a man open. It's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
3rd down.
Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Their own 10-yard line.
Go Bandit! 47's the mark, boy, 47. Check, 47.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hey, 66. These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some room to work. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
This game's still fairly... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
72.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Check. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. Watch the backer.
Hey, go 66.
Mike, 45.
Regular.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Army. 45's the mic. Get track.
Alert!
45.
Alert!
Hey, here we go. Kill.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Pass, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. His pass caught at the 4. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
On the play.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up second down.
24-yard line.
One final try for Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 44. Broncos.
Big offensive explosion.